Oh. You're live. Okay. Oh, there we go.
So,
see, but that's doing it through their live control room. That's not doing it through your software.
Well, the software's sending it because we're not the way we did it next week. I'll fix it.
Well, whatever. We're here now.
Yeah.
We are here now. What are you doing? Now let's check it. Except I still need comments, Clinty.
Yeah.
Hello, YouTube.
All right, guys, we got him. We got him up and running here.
Yes, they're live. Okay, there we go. What's up?
All right, since we screwed up, I'm gonna get a big prize pack going.
See, we love you guys. We love you. Yes, we love you guys. There you are. There you are. There we are. There I am.
Dude, let's give away one of the freaking riggers.
What? Ooh, that's like a $90 knife, dude. I was gonna eBay that stuff.
That went right through that one.
And we're gonna do a little-
Just like trying to clean to that, just like. Shoo.
Right through.
All right, guys, make a comment. We're sorry. You know, we're always trying to improve this live feed, and we know that Clint does actually work a little bit hard during the week trying to figure this stuff out for us because there's certain ways that we want to do this in stream. We can do it through some other programs, but we really like interacting with you guys, and so when we have to try to pull both feeds together with all the comments and stuff, and there's always like 500 plus of you guys watching, we got to try to do it a certain way. So that's why we do it the way we do it, but it can be a little cumbersome. But
Dude, RJ, if you need a sticker, just message me, dude.
yeah, dude.
RJ.
He always says that. I need my sticker. Yes.
RJ, message me. I'll get you hooked up. Who doesn't like prizes? All right, guys, we're going to... Sorry we were late to the stream. If you guys can do us a huge favor and help us get a bunch more people in here, we are going to be unboxing this secret little box right here.
That's pretty cool.
And we're super excited to share this with you. I've actually had this at my house for like 6 days, and it's been just like... There's been so many times where I've almost opened it. But I didn't. I waited for all of you. So, what we're going to do here is we have one of the Gerber Rigger, one of the new fillet knives. Clint, you want to go to side cam? We still need to get that picture of Cameron's head on the side cam.
We're not doing that. Look at that. That's a meat. It's like a scimitar.
Yes.
Meat cleaver.
So that's one of their new fillet knives. It does have the Salt RX. So huge shout out to Gerber. They're one of our partners and sponsors. They help us out a lot with Addicted, and we in turn use their amazing products a lot and help them design and come up with new things, which that's a fun process. But yeah, so we're going to give you guys one of those. We're also going to throw in a short bus flasher, 360, and an Addicted beanie. 3 things. We're going big time on this first little giveaway. So if you guys can do us a favor, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. If you're on YouTube, hit thumbs up. Facebook.
You can't drop a quick fish in your lap, right? Or a killer fish in your lap without getting hooked, but a fish can bite it, throw his head around, swim away with it, and then spit the hooks out. No problem. Anyways, here's your beanie, guys.
Yeah, and then make sure, like I said, hit the thumbs up.
There you go.
Share this out there if you can. If you're on Facebook or YouTube or wherever, just make sure you share it out to a couple friends, and then drop a comment below and let us know if you have ever fished buoy 10 before. That's what we're going to be talking a little bit about tonight is buoy 10 prep. So we're going to just talk about all the things to get ready for the upcoming salmon season that we have here in the Northwest.
Yeah.
And if you're not from the Northwest, we'll also do a good little explanation of exactly what buoy 10 is and why us anglers out here get so excited about it and why you should put it on your bucket list and get out here and fish it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, like Josh and I were talking about during the break, it's like if it was a normal year at buoy 10, we'd be 1 week away from the opener right now.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, they did a little adjustment of the season. We'll talk a little bit about that tonight too. But like, I mean, if you think about it, we'd be 1 week away from that opener right now.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be weird, dude. I'm just gonna be fishing up here, and you're gonna catch fish on August 1 right up here.
I think you could. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and honestly, with what's been going on in the ocean and with how close we are to hitting some of our quotas and stuff out there, I think you might find me back upriver too. Yep.
All right, guys, if you're just tuning in, drop a comment below. Let us know if you've ever fished buoy 10 before. We're giving you guys an opportunity to win a little prize pack with a Gerber knife, an Addicted beanie, and what else was it? A
Purple Nurple Short Bus Super
A
Series.
360 short bus flasher.
Yeah. reading your guys' comments here. A lot of people never fished. A lot of, I mean, I'd say the majority are saying never fished or not have fished buoy 10. Fished buoy 10 long before buoy 10 was a thing. Yeah, back when we'd go down there on August 20th because you couldn't catch them on the 1st.
Yeah.
And we just learned how to not be sucky fishermen.
What? Why? What is buoy 10? Explain what buoy 10 is.
So, we want to get into it?
Just that little quick
So
explanation.
the buoy 10, the reason why everyone calls that buoy 10.
Yeah, I just want to know just about the buoy.
You've got, you want just, well,
Just the buoy.
I got to roll into it.
Okay,
I'm gonna roll
okay,
into
okay,
it.
okay.
You have thousands of river miles that all converge from Canada, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington that all converge to one spot where it exits into the Columbia River, right? The last furthest west that we can fish in the in-river fishery is signified by that buoy called buoy 10. And it's just a red buoy, sits out in the middle of the channel, not in the middle of the channel, inside the channel. But there's a north-south line, an imaginary north-south line from that buoy. And everything to the east of that buoy in the river, we call buoy 10 fishery for about 10, 12 miles upriver. So even though everyone calls it the buoy 10 fishery, and there is a buoy 10, there is a line. For the most part, when we talk about buoy 10, we're really talking about that whole estuary area. And like Cody, like what we used to like to say, it's 40 square miles of a fishing area. But that buoy 10 is the furthest westward line because once you get past that, you're technically on the Columbia River bar, and it's probably not the place to be fishing and spending a lot of time. And I don't think they basically want you fishing on that area because that's what they would call the graveyard of the Pacific. And so when salmon anglers are fishing around there, they don't want you moving out to the ocean or they want you staying in the river, but they don't want you messing around there because it can be quite dangerous on the wrong time of the tide. So that's what buoy 10 is.
That's what buoy 10 is. Cool.
There you go.
Sweet.
It's a buoy that has a number 10 on it. Yes, Devin.
Exactly. There you go.
Perfect.
That's the short answer.
Yep.
Cam, or how many people we got, Clint?
Yeah, what's going on here?
We're not gonna get.
Oh, we're not going to get the
Oh,
YouTube
that's
feed.
right.
Oh,
We're not going to get the
no
numbers
way.
because of the way we're doing it right now.
How far is it out from shore? Well, the actual buoy, Rudy, is,
400.
probably like a half mile out from each shore, maybe a mile out. This kind of just sits out there in the middle of the river channel. Lots of pictures. If you search buoy 10 on Google, I'm sure you'll find pictures of that exact buoy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So many people.
It's so
I even
iconic.
on the way in from the ocean, how many times have people like, "Where's buoy 10?" And it's like, okay, drive
Right
a little
here.
further north and go by the buoy. Here it is.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah, and moving on. Yeah.
If you guys are just now joining in, we're giving you guys an opportunity. Clint, go to the side cam again so Cam could show that knife and everything again. We're giving you guys an opportunity to win this little prize pack. It is one of the brand new Gerber fillet knives, a short bus flasher, and an addicted beanie.
That's a prize pack, boys.
So a nice big prize
Like
pack to start
$100.
things off here. If you guys can do us a favor, just share this out here. If you're on Facebook, share it to family, friends, Facebook groups, wherever. If you're on YouTube, just hit the little button down below and text message it to a couple buddies and tell them to come join us. We're going to be doing a little unboxing tonight with all you guys. We've been waiting to unbox this. We're going to do it with you guys tonight. So a little secret here, and we're excited about it. And then drop a comment. The comment was if you've ever fished buoy 10 or not. And then just be randomly commenting, get your questions in and all that. When Clint selects a winner for these things, he's just randomly picking from the comments. So it's going to be, if you're interacting, if you're commenting and hanging out here with us tonight, you could win a prize.
You could win. It could be you.
It could be you.
Could be you.
Dude, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm gonna need glasses. It's
Getting
like
there?
getting that point, dude.
Joaquin, what's up,
Or I just
man?
need to eat more carrots or something.
Yeah, buoy 10, not for the weak. Come hard and ready to fish. If you're a rookie on a boat, probably not a place for you. And yeah, it can be, a little bit intimidating. You got a lot of tides, you got a lot of movement of water there. You got wind and weather patterns that can, when you cross the wrong wind with the wrong weather. And well, we'll talk about that. I think we'll get into kind of more of the strategy and some of the
Lucky
weather stuff
Louie?
as we get a little closer. But
What's the lucky?
it can be dangerous.
What's
yeah.
the lucky Louie, Cam?
I missed that.
Oh,
whole comment.
Matt, I saw you. What's up, Matt?
I
Miss
missed
you, buddy. Let's get out and go catch some summers.
I
I know you've been whacking them. A lucky Louie lure. He said that used to be the lure that everyone caught fish on at buoy 10 in Astoria at Salmon.
Lucky Louie. Type
what he
of
said.
spinner or type of Apex, maybe some kind of that. I'm gonna look that
I
up.
don't know.
Google
Lucky
that.
Louie, he says.
Lucky Louie, huh? Let's see what's up with that.
People are seeing the plugs. They can see them in the view.
What's that?
People can see the plugs in the view. They're like commenting on them. Yep, we just got.
Oh yeah.
We just got these things done. We got them hooked
Oh.
up with our Mustad KVD treble hooks. Actually, I didn't. All the work and
That's
thing
like a-
goes to Colt. Shout out to him for helping me put those
like a
on there.
Tom.
But we got
Tom.
custom hooks on here for you. These custom painted plugs. So if you guys were one of the lucky 75 people that were able to order these limited edition plugs,
Yeah.
here they are. They're coming to you very soon.
I can't.
Oh.
And just know next time when we're doing a drop, which we'll have another apparel and tackle drop in the
So
fall.
Sexy.
There was things like these quick fish or these killer fish that sold, the short bus flasher that we sold. Some of the stuff literally sold out in like minutes on the website. So next time you see us promoting something like that, just try to be one of the first guys on
Maybe
there
next time we
getting
need
it.
to make a few more.
Well, ow! They're kind of expensive, and I didn't know if people were gonna buy them.
Yeah, that looks dude. Looks good. Looks good, guys. Looks
How many
good.
more? How many more seconds should we give these people until we pick a winner?
I don't know. I'm just reading some of the comments, hanging out.
We got almost 300 people on just YouTube alone right now. So we got about 500 people watching.
Drove through Astoria this weekend, saw several dead cormorants on the bridge. I just smile.
Nice.
I saw that. Maybe them moving that whole colony to the bridge on accident might not be a bad thing. Right?
Yes. Ban them.
Ban cormorants. Awesome looking plugs. Is that gold and copper combo action?
It is. It's gold on
Yep.
gold and copper.
Made it to buoy 9, but waters got rough. Yeah, there's a time, like, even though you are in the river, you know, a lot of times, you know, especially when I'm talking to, like, clients and stuff that, you know, you're talking, you know, I want to do a salmon trip. Well, have you ever heard of buoy 10? I ain't going buoy 10. I ain't doing that. Those swells were 8 feet. It's like, oh, let me guess. You went with someone who didn't know how to fish buoy 10. A lot of times, like, you know, you go down there by buoy 10 on, like, the wrong outgoing ebb on a big exchange, and it can get big and gnarly.
Dude, even when it's not big, it's still that current's so strong, it's intimidating.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, a lot of times the big secret about buoy 10 is like don't fish buoy 10.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like don't fish like the buoy. Like, I mean, we'll get out there on the firing line like on a big incoming tide, and when you're hoping that a giant push of coho is going to come through, but for the most part, it's like, yeah, you got to watch when you're going to be there because 6 hours later you could go to where it was like, you know, big rolling swell and nasty terrible chop, and then it will just lay down, and then a few hours later it'll just kick right back up again. So it can be a little.
There's been some days down there where I've been puckered up a little bit when I'm on my way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one day, me and Josh almost freaking sunk us. We took on probably 1,000 gallons of water.
The whole back of the boat was full.
I mean, dude, we were like this much water away from sinking the back of the boat. And what happened was a big like tugboat or something came by, and the tide was ebbing super hard, and when the tugboat came by, it made these like massive waves. Like the waves I almost never seen waves that big, it felt
They were
like.
so tight together.
And they were really close together, so it was like wave. And so Josh went up on the first one and then just freaking ate the second one. Like just right into the center of it, and the whole thing, I mean, just filled the boat with water. It was.
I should have freaking motored and smacked it. But
I thought Josh's dad was gonna jump out of the boat. Like
I'm bailing. I'm
Dude,
out. See ya. I'm going.
dude. It was.
so bad that Marlon ran for the life vest.
I mean, I was like, "Where's the life jackets?"
We were
I
in
was
the
like,
Oregon Channel, so.
"Dude, it was freaking gnarly." So it can be scary down there. So you definitely be careful.
It was tough. Two
Yeah.
waves were really close together.
You know what I might do? I'm already seeing a ton of people like asking about like guides and stuff. I might go around to like, you know, our addicted guides and a lot of the guides I know, and maybe like try to put up a little like list or something like that and try to record it, because I'm unfortunately booked for all the trips at Buoy 10, all the seats right now, but there's definitely a lot of people that are going to be wanting to get after it too. And we're gonna talk today. We're gonna talk about preparation, like with some of your boats and trailers and some of the gear and stuff that you should be going out and getting right now. But then I think as we maybe move into next week or the week after, we'll talk a little more like strategy, like how to play the tides a little bit, kind of really get into it. But it's definitely.
I think what we should do is call a couple people in. We can't do this freaking COVID crap. We can't have people in here. So we've been trying to keep our distance. We've been keeping the amount of people in the room down a lot, but we can call some people in. We should try to get call JT from Short Bus in and just call some of our partners in to talk Buoy 10, because this is some of their we're using a lot of those guys' products at Buoy 10 down there. So
just a little bit.
And Brad's, we're going to use. You were talking super baits a lot this year.
Yeah, I mean it's just so producing out in the ocean. It's just crazy. I haven't bought bait the last 7 trips I even did out there. But
we got a super chat right here, Cam.
Oh.
Who does it say? I'm blind.
Any plans to hit the Sound for some green can action?
I'm guessing maybe south, like.
Well,
No,
the green
maybe the
can
Sound.
line's the.
It's on the south. It's on the Oregon side, right?
Do you say South or Sound?
It said sound, but I'm wondering if you meant to.
I don't. Philip,
Let us know if you meant Sound or South. I think he
Yeah.
meant Sound. He capitalized S, like Puget Sound. But I don't know.
Yeah, and Justin James, no good tides for my boat this year, short season. Might want to check that.
21st.
Hey,
Might want to check that. Because, within 2 weeks, you're going to have an influx of, max big ebbs, 9, 10 foot exchanges. You'll have some bathtub tides in there. We'll have some big pusher incomings. You'll have some holdovers. Within that 2 week window, you're going to get the full breadth of, tides. Puget Sound. Yeah, no. I've never caught a salmon in the Puget Sound. Have you?
Nope. The one day we got with the invite, we got blown off. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, we were gonna. We were
had
gonna go
it
with
planned.
Gaffney. Yeah,
we were
that's
going
right.
to go with Patrick Gaffney
Yeah.
up there, and the guy we get all of our herring from over at Harbor Herring and stuff.
Yeah.
And the wind just blew us off.
He said no dice. And so another year, we'll keep talking about it, but maybe I'll just quit guiding and just run around and fish everywhere for Addicted. Would you guys like all that?
They're gonna say yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, right. We're gonna need a lot more super chats, boys and girls. Hey, Ken, what is the biggest kokanee you've caught or caught as a guide? Cody Wankier. Wanker? I don't know, buddy. I'm not the first person to ever say that, so I don't. Anyways, 19 inches, and it was in a January fish, so it was like a holdover, and it was the biggest one I've ever got. I haven't got anything close to that, but I only fish a couple really local lakes. Yep.
David says, have vet organizations on the show and let vets know what options they have. So, dude, if you watch our very last Addicted Life that we just put out on Sunday, we actually went out and went up in the Puget Sound and went shrimping with the Fallen Outdoors. There was a lot of the military that came out and hung out with us, and we put some kind of education out there to people that didn't know the Fallen Outdoors existed. So the last Addicted Life, if you go check it out, there's a link in the description to the Fallen Outdoors. So if any of you guys are vets out there, that is definitely the organization I would recommend, the Fallen Outdoors. Check them out.
They're always offering trips and events, and he's always got stuff going on. But yeah, if you really get involved on the Facebook side of things with the Fallen Outdoors, guys, check it out. It'd be worth your time. I run a lot of trips for him, and Brandon does an awesome job of keeping people fishing, keeping getting vets out there.
Who out there watching saw the Addicted Life this last Sunday?
Someone said we did see Jordan lose a shrimp pot in the Sound.
Yeah.
So
if you guys want to see Jordan throw a shrimp pot over the boat without a rope attached to it, go watch the last Addicted Life, because he throws,
where Carnegie tosses Brandon's pot overboard.
He just throws the thing overboard.
Yeah, a lot of people like Jordan. Oh
He
boy.
just stops and looks at him like, oh.
Oh yeah, he looks at him like, oh shit. Like,
Why did he go after it? Just kidding.
He tried a little bit.
Mark Scroggins, I'm gonna head down there Friday. I'm actually gonna head down there tomorrow, bud.
That thing sure did sink.
But I'm not, man. It's
That thing sure did sink fast too.
Yeah.
they're designed to.
They're designed to. They go down
They're designed to
300
sit on the
feet.
bottom.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Will addicts ever go to center pins for tackle? I've been talking with somebody that I need to get her. We gotta get it done. I want to watch basically like Marlon and I go and like break off like 10 fish in a row trying to.
I'll do it for fun to
I'll do
go
it one
check it
time,
out
yeah.
for sure. But
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we need to. We need to.
Charles is back there jealous.
Wow.
He knows he ain't good enough to ever hold a center pin.
You can get the drag-free drift. Anyways.
Hey, thank you so much, NorCal Fisherman.
Yeah.
He says, love the content, learn so much. That's another place we really need to get down is Northern California and that whole area. They're having some banging salmon going on right now.
It's crazy. You know, they do these like giant net pen projects in like these bays, and then they like move all the fish down there, and then they put all this other kind of stuff, and then they absolutely let the fish go out, and they all come, and a bunch of fish come back, and it's crazy, and then they catch a bunch. What the heck?
Jake K, thank you so
Dope.
much, man.
We
for
got
the
our
super
first
chat.
$100 super chat.
That's amazing, dude. We appreciate
Fish
that
the
so
Straight.
much.
Hit up Mason's Olson's. What is Mason's Olson's?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
I was
Dude.
gonna say, we might want to check that out. Mason's Olson's. Hit the straight. Fish the straight. I'm straight of like Juan de Fuca?
Mason's Olson's Resort, Sekou, Washington.
CQ. Oh. CQ?
I don't know how to freaking pronounce it. They name,
Oh, the straight, yeah.
they name all these.
Dude.
Why don't they name these things so people can pronounce them? Why are they
Dude,
gonna
well,
use all
Jake,
these
we
tribal
appreciate
names?
it. I'd like to go do, you know, they got those big button nose coho, like the late season troll. Like, I hear that's beyond, like, epic up there.
This place looks cool too. Mason's Resort.
Mason's Olson's.
Dude, we're on it. We're on it. We're gonna check it out. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Yeah,
We
thank you for the
appreciate it, man.
super chat, bud. You broke the record. Appreciate it.
That is our biggest super chat to date, so that's crazy.
And we need to pick a winner, don't we?
Yeah, we need to pick a winner and then talk actually.
I'd say it's Jake K. It's a random draw,
Unfortunately,
buddy.
you
We do
can't-
appreciate it,
you
though.
can't-
Appreciate it
You
much.
can't buy your winnings, but
But hey, a few more of those, and maybe I'll just take the week off. Just film addicted stuff. Oh, we're picking a winner here, guys. Give it a
Yeah.
second. So when he's doing that, the comments just go all.
just say his name, Clint, and then I'll say it out loud. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, let me guess. He can't do the whole.
No, we're all screwed up. Here, this guy right here.
David O'Connor.
David O'Connor.
David O'Connor, you won yourself a Gerber knife, an addicted beanie, and a short bus flasher. David O'Connor. There's the email right down there in
You
the bottom of
did
the screen.
buddy.
Orders at addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your shipping address and exactly what you won. David O'Connor got yourself a Gerber knife, a short bus flasher, and an addicted beanie. That was a big prize pack to get going off this thing. Don't forget, we're going to do more prize packs before this thing's over. We usually do 2 or 3 of them. So hopefully you'll win something.
What's gonna be the next one?
I don't know yet. Well, it's just random, dude.
So I think we should do some unboxing. Or we wait until the end for that. Screw that guy. Don't screw that guy. What are we doing? We gonna do an unboxing, guys?
Yeah.
Don't even let Marlon use.
Rips it open.
I don't even know what it is. Actually, I have a good idea what it is.
We don't want people to guess because they already know. Like lots of people already guessed it on the YouTube live thing that I had earlier.
Oh.
I was deleting your guys' comments. You guys were giving away the secret.
Here comes the T100. The hell's the T111? T100.
Open the box.
Open the box.
As soon as Clint gets back in here, we'll open it. I don't know where he went. He went to go pee or something. Did you go pee-pee?
No. I could hear the kids fighting out there.
Oh, even better.
Okay,
Let 'em
guys.
box it out.
Here we go. I don't know how to open this thing, but we're going to attempt it without cutting into it. They taped it
What
really
is
weird.
it? What is it?
Should we side cam? Clint, oh, actually, we can't go side cam because...
Big.
Clint, go side cam. This isn't a real unboxing unless it's like on the actual camera. Oh, there it is. The problem is if I flip it over, hold on.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
The suspense is killer. It's about to be legendary. Wait for it.
You need
Like
a Sharpie?
it. Open the box. Open the box. What's in the box? Clint caught a nice steelhead. Yes, he did.
Oh.
Finally. The suspense is killing me.
We had to cover up logos and stuff on here. Just hold on. Wait.
Drum roll, please.
Wait, boys.
There you go. That I could just be doing that, but that'd just get annoying after about another second.
Sorry.
Why are you not drinking beer during this? Good question.
Got it. All right.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
I made it so you guys couldn't see the logos on there.
Here we go.
Okay.
Grab you some rock.
I'm moving the camera in. Following.
Cutting. I don't even know what's in here. So
I'd say I don't see anybody's guess. Nobody's guessed it. Addicted magazine.
you guys ready? We're gonna turn it this way. I think this is how you open it.
Oh, it's still blank.
Yeah, they still don't get to see what it is.
Yeah. Oh, wait. There's a letter.
What is that?
It's a signed letter.
Should we read it out loud?
No.
No, it's too long. But it starts out with "You've done
What?
something." It says "You've done something."
Look at this. No one can really see it.
Here we go, boys.
Oh, wow.
Here we go, boys.
The YouTube play button. Foam. I knew it. You were right on the phone. Look at this.
Let's pull her out. Here she is, boys.
Dude, what the
All
heck?
right, throw a hook on it, throw it in the river.
Yeah, I was going to say, wait, how are we supposed to fish with that?
I don't know, or I don't think you're gonna be able to.
Look at that. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I thought we were going to make lures and stuff out
God,
of it.
our lighting in this thing sucks.
It's super shiny, though. Look at that. 100,000. What do we get when we get 200?
Nothing. They don't give you another one till you reach 1 million.
Another 0, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool. Go back to the cam. That's dope. Check that out, guys.
There it is. And seriously, we just got to say thank you to all you guys out there watching. If you're on Facebook and you're still watching on Facebook and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I don't even know what to say to you anymore, to be honest. But seriously, thank you so much to all you guys out there. All the things that you're doing, the thumbs up on the videos, the comments, the shares, all that stuff is helping us grow. It's crazy. Since we broke 100,000, we're already about to get to like 130, I think, again. So super, super exciting.
Yeah, I said we gained like the 20,000 after the 100,000
I mean, yeah.
in a month, and it took like 3 months to get the last 20,200.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's huge, guys.
So seriously, thank you guys, and we're gonna keep making content. And one thing I do need from all you guys out there watching is just ideas. Like, feel free to like drop your comments in any of our YouTube videos that we're putting out, and give us ideas of things that you want to see filmed or species that you want us to chase. Any of that stuff. We want to hear what your guys' ideas are, because at the end of the day, we're making all this stuff for you. If you don't watch it, then why are we putting it out?
And if you want to help, share it to your family, friends, coworkers. It's really cool when you walk into the oil change place and you see like just addicted fishing YouTube videos playing.
Yes.
And an oil change place at a business just in one of our local towns.
Yes.
Like, it's really cool, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the
awesome.
support, guys.
Now we're going to 200K, and then 500, then 1 million. And so a lot of people have already challenged me and told me I couldn't do it, so I think you guys need to help me prove them wrong.
Well,
Because it isn't me doing it. It's everyone. It's all these people that, you guys see lots of different dudes on the channel like Cameron and Jordan and Nick. And it's a huge team effort with everyone in Addicted. You'll see there's a lot of regulars in here. And we wouldn't be able to do it without this whole huge team. And then, of course, all you guys and gals that continue to follow and watch and come to our events and do all that stuff. So we're going to keep making the stuff as long as you guys keep watching. So thank you.
That's cool. They used to give you like these little plaques, and then like people would like drill holes in them and go catch like lingcon and stuff with them, but that might be a little big. I'm like wondering what we can do here. Oh, well, I think we can get some little ones. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, Marlon, check that out. So that's what we do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Yeah.
Perfect, guys.
Sick.
All right. Let's see here. Some more kokanee tips from Cam. Tyler, man, like, I went yesterday. It was really good again. But you know what? Not Clint, though, exactly. I completely agree. But I think I'm going to be kind of done with that for just a little bit. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Grateful for your videos. Has helped me in many ways to step up my game. Thanks for watching, Matt. Yes, sir. 5 species challenge on Banks Lake, Washington. That's a good idea for a video. Some guys underwater plunking bites. It's really tough in 50 feet with wobblers. We need to make it happen though. We got a super chat from Yalian Garrett. Hey, congrats, gentlemen, and thanks to the family teams behind what you do. Keep it up. Ready to lay the wood on some summer steelies. I laid the wood on a bunch of summer steel today, but hope you're getting them too, man. Yes, it's always time to lay the wood to some summer steelhead. And Jake K, thank you for the $50 super chat too, bud. It's the congratulations. So,
dude, we appreciate that, man. It's really crazy that you guys are giving us the super chats, and we just thank you. It means a lot.
Well, now we can do another week of videos.
That's right.
Perfect. Thank you much.
Now we can talk about buoy 10 prep.
Dude, that's right. That's right. Why don't we start buoy 10 prep with your story?
Which one?
Well, your trailer shenanigans
multiple.
Going down there, because we talk about the buoy 10 season a lot. It's our Super Bowl. A lot of you guys are going to be traveling from around the area. A lot of guys do kind of converge down that. I mean, let's be honest, because
it's where all the fish are.
It's where the fish are. The states haven't done a really good job of creating more fisheries, so we kind of go where it's open. But anyways, so a lot of people are going to go down there. A lot of people are going to be making long drives and doing whatnot, and you got to make sure that there's some prep work and some maintenance there.
Yep.
Done, so
yep. And there was one time when I always check my bearings. I always check them. For some reason this time I didn't. I don't know why. And the one time I didn't check them, I drove all the way down there, didn't think anything of it, launched my boat. Then when I was pulling my boat out, I backed in and put my boat up on the trailer and pulled it out, and this guy was standing next to me. He's like, dude, you need to look at your bearing. And I get out, and the thing is just like on the spin. It's like damn near I almost screwed
the
up.
Bearing's gone.
Gone. Like nothing freaking left of it. And so thankful I had a buddy that was right next to me that had fished with me all day. It was an amazing mechanic, and we literally went to Napa in there in Astoria and got the parts and fixed it right there in the parking lot. But I don't want to have that happen ever again.
No, so what are you going to do this time?
I'm going to check my bearings all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
A lot of guys will go out, and they won't fish their boats for a long period of time, like whether or not they're fishing salt or whether they're into the Columbia River steelhead scene and whatnot. And, then it's like first day of buoy 10, it's like let's go, and flat spots on the tires, blow the tires up, blow the bearings out.
So that's what we're talking about tonight. Is just all those little things to get prepped for buoy 10. But before we do, let's explain, because I know there's a lot of people out here watching that don't know what buoy 10 is, and we just did a podcast and talked a little bit about it. Right. Let's explain, just tell them what it all is.
So the reason why everyone's coming down there, and the reason why everyone's fishing that is because you basically, like I said before about when I was talking about the buoy 10, you have this giant expanse of area, hundreds of river miles, probably thousands of different river miles where you break all the way up into Canada, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, all the little tributaries and all the streams, all the salmon have to swim right through that Columbia River entrance. And so you've got a giant mass of fish that have got to move in. But then you've also got the fact that even though it's about 4 miles across right there at the river mouth, it's really only 2 channels with about 2 miles of sand kind of in the middle. So not only do you have a bot where all the fish got to come into the ocean and then go into the river, but then they go into the river and then they got to go on either one side or the other. And it just also so happens that one side is practically a dead end, or at least a little more of a difficult area for them to traverse through, just because it shallows out and it kind of dead ends over sand flats, and then the fish, when they really want to move over it, they got to really move over it. So that kind of sticks them in there too. But then you've also got water temperatures. And so for all these salmon that are rushing from the ocean into the river, they leave the ocean and they're either swimming around at depth, or they got colder temperatures and they move into the river. Well, when they move into the river, they hit warm Columbia River water, because 90% of the Columbia River goes through a desert. And a lot of times those temperatures could be in the upper 60s to low 70s down there. So when they hit that thermal water, they got to sit there and go, woo, and they kind of back up and they kind of wash in and out with the tides. And so it basically hangs them up. It slows them up just a little bit. But also, since you've got, not only do the salmon hang up, but you also have a lot of bait in the area. A lot of bait gets washed into the estuaries and does the same thing. And you've also got those fish that are so close to the ocean, practically in the ocean still, that they're actually still feeding. And so you've got feeding fish, a bottlenecked area, bottlenecked even by 2 different channels that they have to traverse through, and the thermal temperatures, which are slowing them down. Like, they're not just going to move one through in one day and shoot in there. So they got to wash, and so it just basically creates a pot of fish down there. And that's why there's thousands of boats, but that's because there's millions of fish. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of fish there. That's why that fishery is so significant. There's areas down there that we can fish fish are caught on every tide. That's kind of another misnomer that I tend to hear a lot, is like, oh, you only have to have like a certain tide to catch fish down there. Those fish are always there. Like, they'll wash in,
Just knowing where they're at.
pushed back, understanding what those tides are doing.
Also understanding how to fish them. There's a lot of times when I'm down there and I'm doing something and I think I'm doing it right. I remember a specific time. One time I was fishing with pop-off down like lower, more towards the 10, and the tide was pulling pretty good, and I was like fishing the bottom, and pop-off was like smashing me. He was like right next to me. I called him over because I was marking all these fish and I couldn't get him to bite. And I was marking him like crazy, and he comes over and just triples, and I'm like, just like, what in the hell? And the fish were suspended, even though it was like ripping tide. They were suspended like 20 feet down.
Outgoing or incoming?
Outgoing.
How close?
It was like toward those pilings on the Washington side.
I don't care about where. I care about where you were at with like the brackish water and the salt water.
Oh.
Do you remember if it was like early in the tide?
Yeah, it was early. It was
so
early.
you were probably still in like some salt water,
yeah,
maybe some brackish water.
Yeah.
When they hit the river water, that real warm water, they tend to like squeeze down as they're moving up like past the ridge and stuff. But yeah, that
he called me.
That doesn't surprise me.
He calls me. He's like, "Dude, you just saved my day." He's like, "Thank you." I'm like, "Cool. Now, how do I catch him?"
Why did you save his day?
He hadn't caught it. He was like struggling that day, and I called him. I'm like, "Dude, I am marking so many fish in these pilings, and I can't get him to bite."
He brought his gear
and
up.
he came over there and freaking got right into the pilings, drop in, and tripled. And I was like,
"Do not think that good electronics pays dividends at buoy 10, because I mean, some of that water down there can be 80 feet deep, but there's times where it's like, oh yeah, 12 on the counter, and you're gonna lace a 25-pound Chinook."
Yeah.
Well, 20-pound Chinook, let's be honest. Like a 20-pound, Oregon 25.
Yeah.
But 20-pound Chinook, or sometimes you're fishing them like springers, where unless you're dragging that weight and that bait in the dirt, you ain't gonna catch crap. Good electronics.
Yeah.
And there's also those times where you're seeing fish caught around you, and you're not seeing anything, and it's almost like a little bit like kokanee, because you know that a fish that's shallower up towards the boat has less of a chance of being in your sonar arch to see it. Sometimes it pays, run some stuff at 12, like even on a tide, big incoming tide, shoot. Here's our numbers, 18, 20, and 22. And the line angles are like pulled back like that. They're only 10 feet down into the water, under the surface, in 60 feet of water. It can happen. But then there's also times where they also push up in, and then the weak outgoing tide goes down, that river water starts washing over them, the fish push down to the bottom, and then you just see the little blips just laying their bellies in the dirt. You got to be able to adjust. Got to be able to adjust.
Makes a lot of sense. He says 22 mil bead.
Brad, shut up. This ain't the Nushagak. We were talking about that. Oh yeah, pretty funny stuff.
I bet you could catch it. What if you could get one on a bead down there?
What if somebody like legitimately just like went up to like the top of South Channel and they just cork in there good, and you're just like, just can't call it what I want to call it, but just dragging bait down South Channel with a bead.
Oh, God.
That's got to happen. We got to try it.
That would be fun.
Oh
That's the
my
kind of
God,
stuff
we
I'm
gotta
talking
try
about.
it.
I want to start playing around.
Yeah, and speed. Let's talk a little. I mean, well, we were supposed to... See, I don't want to get into this. I want to get into the strategy.
We got to talk prep.
We got to talk prep.
You guys got to
Prep
wait
is
till
super
next
important.
week. We'll talk a little bit more.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll dive more into fishing it, and then we'll do some stuff where we're going to be talking about tackle and gear, and we want to do a full one where we talk about bait, and hopefully we can call some of the guys to procure in here.
Yeah.
And so the next few weeks, we're going to be doing a lot of live feeds that we're just talking about that up to the actual day when we're fishing it.
And the prep's important.
Yeah, we got off on it. We
Basically-
talked about a story, but then we didn't
Right.
really get too much into the prep.
And the thing about it is, like, and I've got another story because it seems like one thing that happens down there in that estuary, in that high impact fishing down there, you know, stuff's going down and you're on your engines, you're running around everywhere, and you know, you're launching in the dark, and there's just, it seems like if something goes wrong, it goes wrong there. Like the second day of the season, when you're on, like, you know, I haven't changed my impellers for a while, but like, oh, I'll just get through the buoy tent season, and then I'll get back home. Like, you know what, and then I'll get it when I switch. And on the third day, it's like August 3rd, third day of my buoy tent season, my little T8, at that time I had Yamahas, my little T8 stops peeing. I'm like, and it's still trolling, and it's not sending me an alarm, but it's like, or the little light wasn't turning on, but I'm like, and it was acting fine, but I'm like, oh my god, it's not peeing. And I'm like, there's no way it's lasting 20 more days of this BS down here. So I get back to the ramp, and I have to, like, literally, it's late in the day. I don't know why, I just remember it being late afternoon, and I'm like, I had an impeller, because I did prepare for that. I actually had a spare one in my parts kit. And I went, I've got to pull this, and I'm moored. My trailer's over here, the ramp's over here. I've got to get to my trailer, go here, shuttle, and I'm like, it's going to get dark soon. I don't have time to do this, and I got to be here, you know, dark 30 in the morning. So I literally back the boat in, lean over, pull the whole lower unit of the kicker,
Hanging over the water,
pull it down. I don't drop anything, take it up to the truck, replace the impeller, come back down, put it all back together, just like sweating bullets, because knowing that if I drop one of the linkage pieces to the gear, one bolt, one nut, anything, I'm screwed. Like, and I'm canceling and pulling the boat. Like, just total freak mode. Well, I get it all together. It works. I can't believe it. Some guy walks over and goes, dude, he's like, what were you doing? He's like, oh, I had to replace my impeller. He's like, oh. He's like, you ever heard of the umbrella trick? I'm like, the umbrella trick? What the hell are you talking about? And I'm like sitting there for 2 hours, like working on this thing, and hanging under the water over the dock. He's like, dude, you just took an umbrella and just like put it on the water and just put it under the motor. Anything would fall and just fall in the umbrella instead of falling to the bottom of the marina. I was like, you son of a bitch.
I can't believe you didn't come over and say something.
He's like, well, I didn't really know what you were doing until you walked it up and you looked like you had it under control. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're a dick. But I should have changed that impeller before I went down there. And that's kind of the moral of the story. So you're going to save yourself a lot of hot water, making sure all your oils are changed, making sure that your impellers are kept up, doing your boat maintenance, making sure your washdown pump, checking your bilge pumps too, like making sure that your bilge pumps are all ready to go. You know, my buddy Casey's like, he's like, let's just buy a bilge because it seems like one of our bilges is always going to go out during the season down there. And the last thing we want to deal with is at the end of the day when we're prepping gear and trying to go the next day, trying to run around and find another bilge pump. So like I said, just really taking that day. And if you haven't had that boat out in the water or you haven't trailered it in a long time, which a lot of guys do, I mean, a lot of guys wait for this like kickoff to the fall season, take it out on a little mini trip somewhere, drive 5 miles, like make sure you guys are charged up, bearings are greased, tires are ready, properly inflated. I mean, do it all because like I said, you don't want to burn, it's a short season.
Yeah.
You don't want to burn a day down there.
No.
So, then of course we get into the gear and, I just went to Bob's today, just on the account that I'm like, well, I got to get I needed one more reel. I needed a tip replaced on one of my rods that I broke because I was an idiot and it serves me right, blah, blah, blah. But I needed to go get all that done because here in about a week, good luck trying to do it. Go get the size hooks that you need. Go get your 360
Stuff's
flush.
already freaking...
Right.
I went to 5 different places trying to find 3-way swivels.
Right. You know who has 3-way swivels?
Who?
Bob's today.
They didn't when I was in there on Friday.
I say they're probably gone already. Like, a lot of these places, guys, with the COVID hit, a lot of the distributing channels, like, kind of got inundated with probably Amazon orders and stuff like that. And a lot of these retailers haven't been getting product as fast as they normally would get. But then on top of that, there's been a huge demand for fishing products because there's no team sports. There's not a lot of things going on. Phone's been ringing off the hook for guides. People can still fish and do it safely.
Well,
it's
also,
an activity that we can do. And so the gear, a lot of these retailers are having some of the best months they've had in years, just because people can still fish versus all that other stuff that's closed.
Yeah, well, and the other thing, like I've heard from a few different people, like we had our conference call yesterday.
Yep.
A lot of places have moved their like what they're manufacturing and moving it to like all these medical equipment or masks or whatever. So like he was telling us like plastic is like you can't get plastic right now.
Yeah, raw material is sucked up. So if you think that you're just gonna like, oh, Buoy 10 opens up August 14th, you're gonna stop into Fisherman's, Bob's, Sport Co, whatever, Sportsman's the day before, and pick up that equipment that you want, you ain't gonna find it.
No.
You're not gonna find it.
No.
Especially a lot of the terminal gear. For whatever reason, like the terminal gear, like the bead change, the swivels, the line locks.
You mean everything that's
Like-
made in China?
That is the stuff.
I mean, all that stuff is.
Well, a lot of that terminal gear, like you better be on it. And I'm
That's
telling
all.
you
I mean,
a
it's
warning
all
right
made
now.
overseas.
Yeah, but Scott, I talked to Scott today. That's all that he's actually getting in right now. So that he's like, that's not. But that's what they have. Brad's has all their terminal stuff in stock and like in the stores that they're getting it.
Right,
Tell
because
Bob's
and like I
to
said,
order,
Bob's
'cause they don't have
Bob's
anything.
Bob's definitely had some, but I can tell you, like when I was in there like 4 days ago, you couldn't buy a freaking size 5 swivel anywhere in that store. I mean, like they were just picked clean.
Today I just offered Marlon $10 for 2 spinning gloves. It's that bad.
$10.
I swear,
Well, you
like,
haven't learned to just buy spinning gloves and just color them all black with Sharpie markers and not give a rip, because I can show you about 200 sockeye that died on those, and they don't matter.
That's a lot.
Anyways, that's a lie. Okay,
Color doesn't matter where you fish.
I know, just good bait.
It's the farther up the river, the fish start getting weird. They get pickier.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
seen like
Yeah,
a million.
well, like
things.
let's talk about that, like colored blades that you want. I mean, there's those popular Buoy 10 colored blades, the short bust spinners. Like you better be calling JT and you better be seeking them down now. And then of course, what happens right after the Buoy 10 fishery? We all move up to the 360s.
And there'll
I mean,
be spinners. Mark my
Right.
words. You won't be able to find a Godfather. You better buy them right now because you will not be able to find one.
I've already got my collection, so go get your Godfathers right now. You better go get
Now,
them
Charles
now.
is
That's
true.
Got one.
That's
Charles
true.
is-
Chose anyone
No.
to say.
Charles
Right.
is so mad at me right now because I just mentioned it. But trust me, you better go buy your Godfather
Right,
spinners.
right. Scents, certain scents too. Colored flashers, rods. I mean rods too. If you're looking to pick up heavy rods, you need to do stuff like that. Reels, dude, you better get it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we know what a
I was just eyeballing a few of mine over there that I need to fix.
yeah.
I just
like,
need to put that little
reels
glue-
too. Like,
yeah.
so I went in and I did. Dude, I can't believe it. Like the first time I've had one of the Kuma Low Pro stainless steel ones. I had something going on with that 2 years since I had them.
Just
And-
like a stop
Yeah,
reel.
no, it's like something like.
Blew up in it.
I mean, I'm sure a client like thumb-barred it like on a fish or something. But anyways, so I went in and they didn't even have that handed reel, and I took the one off the shelf of the other one because they haven't been getting some reel deliveries too because the demand's been so high that it's spreading thin.
Yeah.
And the shipments are tough.
That's what the guys at Okuma were telling me is that
Dude.
they're selling so many rods and reels they can't keep up.
Right.
Same with Mustad. I mean, all the companies we're talking to.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just, like I said, it's.
So
just-
get ready. There's gonna be a lot more fishermen out there, but that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, even that, it's just if you're not gonna find it. Like, so here's your warning.
Yeah.
Couple other
How
things
many?
to
What
pick
have we
up.
got? How many days we got here?
We got like 3 weeks, but if you
26
think about it, on a normal year, we'd be 1 week for the season. Another thing to pick up that is super important. Let me grab some more. You can talk for a second. I don't know. Maybe you don't have any.
What are you grabbing?
No, where's your bait cure stuff? Like, where's your pro cure?
Oh, I'm probably out of it.
You are out of it. What the heck?
Is there
dude?
any liquid back there?
That's what I'm looking for. You don't got any. You don't got no, bro.
Probably out
Oh,
of it.
you're screwed. You better get a hold of Steve. Oh, here we go. Like any of your brine and bites too. Any of your stuff, like this kind of stuff, your bait prep, your bait materials. You're going to definitely be wanting to pick this stuff up as quick as you can too, because, I mean, I don't care if you're a fresh bait guy.
If
or
you're
a pure
using
bait
anchovies, put this stuff on your anchovies. I'm telling you right now, it will help you
I mean-
tenfold.
guy. Right. Any of that kind of stuff, like go grab it now. Go grab it now. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's a 2-week
Fresh
season. It's
anchovy?
not going to be.
Yes.
It's not going to be set. It's not going to be restocked.
I always throw a little bit of that on there and then make sure I just keep them on ice big time. They'll last so much longer
Yeah.
and just fish better.
Oh, absolutely.
No, I just wanted people to hear it fresh, not frozen.
Oh, that's the other thing. If you're calling in bait, like that's one thing. You make sure you call in your bait the night before and call it in early in the day Because I swear, dude, what happens a lot of times, and these guys don't do it on purpose, they don't mean to, but if you're really far back in that number, there's a chance you get to that thing and he runs out of bait before he even gets to your number. And I've had that happen so many times during different seasons. So try to get your bait orders in quick, early.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Trying to think, you got baits, you got rods, reels.
What's he talking about?
your line,
Weed,
your
weed
gear.
guards.
What's that?
Weed guards?
Weed guards? Yeah, I mean any of that stuff.
I saw Cody Herman puts, he ties like a rubber band to his line. It's a good little trick.
Make sure the captain
do that.
said respond time. Look out for crab
We should do
pots,
that
too.
plunking, Charles.
What?
Yeah, the weed guard.
Put a little rubber band on the line.
You kind of
up there.
already do.
No, but he does it way higher, and he just loops it
And then
on,
you-
and
when
it
you-
all sticks.
Yeah,
way
then when
up.
you reel in, it slides down the line.
Yeah.
No, like you just do like a half, like put the rubber band and.
Yeah, but then like I said, when you,
Sweet
you have a
trick.
fish on it, slide down the line. So like when we were, I'll just say it, when we were sockeye fishing, you know, I was using that double rig.
Uh-huh.
Like half the days, like for some reason at the start of the season, I was getting like 50-50, and then that quickly went down to where I was only getting on the bottom. But I was still leaving that three-way there about 4 feet up the line for nothing else but a weed guard.
Yeah.
Just to keep it off your main gear. So no, there is something to that. And what we're talking about, guys, is Cody Herman showed us a trick where you take a pretty substantial rubber band, like not one of the super thick ones, but not like a little hair one, but like a decent rubber band, and you just like loop it through itself and pull it tight on your line. It sits on your line, and you move it like 3 or 4 feet up above like where your gear is off the bead chain and spinning down there. And then any weeds that hit the main part line will slide down and kind of stop on that, and it kind of defends your gear a little bit longer. And there's days it does get weedy down there. A lot of times when you're finding those weeds, we're trying to avoid them, because a lot of times if you're in the real thick weeds, you're either fishing an area that's like too swept up by the tide or maybe too much river water. But there can be fish in those spots. But regardless, you don't want weeds on your gear.
No.
So the longer you can keep them off, the better off you're going to be. But then when you hook a fish and it gets to the rod tip, it will slide down to where you can get to the bead, land the fish, and it gets out of the way quick.
So
So
really-
it's cool. It's a really cool trick. So make sure you got your rubber bands.
That's a good
Or
idea.
weed guards.
It's a
Yep.
good idea.
Yep.
This guy says, will you ever make a 1/4 ounce mustad float, a bigger mustad float? What are you trying to use it for, dude? David, what are you using the mustad float for? What are you trying to use it for? Maybe that would help me understand why you want a bigger one.
Yeah. We got a super chat from Eric Glovers. Dude, I had a sea lion pushing 400 to 500 pounds, chased my blackmouth all the way to the bank yesterday and almost beached itself. Had to go. Yeah. Well, we'll be fighting sea lions down there at Buoy 10 too. We'll talk about that here in the next week or so. Yep.
Should have had something ready, dude, so when you got close to the bank, you could have freaking just...
Yeah, and Corey, having something up on the line is actually a little better than those T-beads, because you think about it, like the grass slides down to where that T-bead is, and it might defend that gear, but if it kicks off and it goes down the leader into the flasher and into your bait, it's going to get there. If you have something above it, like a 3-way swivel or like a rubber band, and the slides down, it's stopping there, and if it falls off there, it's missing your gear versus sliding down your line, your leader, and hitting
Yeah.
your leader. So a couple different things.
I've
but
used
T-beads work really
Yeah,
good too
and
for
I've
keeping
used-
the bead chain clean.
Well, and I use those a lot when I'm plunking, is those little weed TB
Yeah.
things, but I just said, I don't know why I'd never thought to do the rubber band out there. I think it would work really well out there.
Yeah, when needed.
Yeah.
Talking crap.
Oh.
No hotels or campsites. I mean, especially with COVID,
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be a mess this year.
Double check your locations where you can stay. That's a good call too. Another one I just thought of because I looked down at this. Make sure you have your egg cure bought, or at least make sure you have it on you, because there is nothing more silly than going down there, getting some nice fish, having some beautiful, like just tight skeined upriver bright eggs, you know, and then not having your cure, and then putting them in a bag, going home.
I'll just do it tomorrow.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it the next day. From the time those eggs leave that fish, like I don't care what you cure them in, I don't care what your process is, but every second they're out of the fish is like one more second they're running, right? So, you know, I try to like remove the eggs, clean the fish, and if I'm gonna cure them, I want my egg cure there so I can add my egg cure so I'm curing the freshest eggs possible. But with the way everything's been going with products and stuff and how hard they are to get, you know, you might, I'll do them tomorrow. Oh, damn, I don't have any egg cure in my garage. Better go to the store. Oh, this one doesn't have one. Oh, you know, like doesn't have what I want. Like, make sure you have your egg cures and your mason jars. Because I know in our area, when fall salmon season comes, that's like canning season for a lot of people. Good luck trying to find the right size mason jars or the size that you want. Like whether it's just a quart or whether it's the pints.
Yeah.
They'll get stripped out too. And that's also been one of those things that's been hard to get because of COVID. A lot of people
Mason
can't.
jars?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Took
everyone's trying it. Yeah.
Took them a while to catch back up. Yeah. Don't forget to bring a towel. Yeah. Exactly, dude. Yep. What do you store? I store my eggs in
What's
mason
Randy
jars.
say right there? Buoy 10 as a captain, please help with rigging, especially
Oh.
pin that real quick. Add that to the broadcast.
Yeah. That's a good call. So what he's saying, as a passenger, please help the boat captain with rigging and especially keep a lookout for other boats coming at you and make sure the captain sees or can respond in time. Look out for crab pots too. Yeah, there's a lot of boats out there. A lot of stuff can happen. About 2 years ago, I just about got ran
I
over.
just super jealous again, dude.
CQ, $200 towards it. Come to the straight. Jake, message us about, like, don't you guys have that late button nose, like, mid to end September coho? Like, isn't that, like, kind of what that area is, like, really?
Yeah,
Like,
Jake,
let's
if you
make
can,
a
get a
talk,
hold of
dude.
us on Instagram or on Facebook or something. And
Hit
dude,
us up.
we'd love to come up there. We're all about
Don't
it.
they have, like, the button nose? The button noses.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there, like, going to be a giant button nose? Because I heard, like, those things are, like, epic to fish out there.
I want to do it. I just like going new places and exploring new things.
Well, especially with the way our Columbia season works, we got a little 2-week break in there about the second, third week of September now, because of the season. So,
Fall bass fishing.
There's a break in there.
dude, for sure. Yeah, September 8th to 23rd. Well, Columbia is. I mean, you'll be able to go places, but like, I might.
Oh, the
wanna
tribs
go
will
to-
have fish.
Yeah, I might want to go to CQ. Let's go to CQ for a day.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, we got to hit that up. 200 towards it. Come to the straight. Well, to talk about that. Thank you, Jake. Much appreciated.
It's Johnny Turner. It's definitely just the camera angle. I am not going to handle my mustache. But I can tell you Travis is, and it's hilarious.
Oh, it is. Oh, I saw that. I'm like,
Oh,
he,
it's
like,
a full on like,
He like posted that picture. I'm like, who are they? I'm like, oh my gosh, it is Travis. Because what's funny is and every time I see Travis, he's completely different. Because one time he had the big beard.
Yep.
And then he shaved the beard, and then I saw him somewhere. I didn't recognize him. Like I just I don't know who this guy is.
I wish he'd bring his beard back.
Yeah, and then the
Better with a beard.
mustaches in the pictures. I'm like, no way, no way.
Can
Can
you
you-
use I don't know.
Brown and shrimp, like regular shrimp.
Like
Yeah,
brine
I mean,
and bite
it
on
depends.
shrimp.
You know what? If I was going to use like brine and bite for like shrimp, I would do like something like I'd actually use like an egg cure or like a liquid prawn cure. Yeah, you probably could brine them blue or chartreuse or natural.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and you would definitely salt it, and it definitely probably like preserve it, make it probably toughen it a bit, but.
There's another question. He says, can you do a video? Actually, dude, we have some egg curing videos, some stuff from Cameron already on the channel, as well as some live feeds where Steve Lynch has come in here and actually done egg curing live. So make sure you just check out the channel. I think it's under like the salmon fishing tips and tricks playlist. If you guys didn't know, we have all the content like organized into playlists for you. So there's like a steelhead one, there's a salmon one, a bass, a walleye, a sturgeon. There's all sorts of different playlists on the YouTube channel. So if you ever are thinking, man, I wonder if they have one of those videos, just go check the playlist, and chances are we might. And if we don't, message us, and we'll try to figure out a way to make it for you.
Absolutely.
What else we got here?
Hold on one. Yeah, hit it up for a second. I want to look at something.
One thing I was going to say, I'll talk about this thing right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sorry, guys. He's grabbing that other stuff here.
Clint. Charles, did you say you needed some new rod holders? Here's one towards your... Here's one. Better than nothing. That's like a $40 rod. Fine, give it back, dude.
Yeah, fine. You unappreciative jerk.
I'm like trying to explain all my
Jeez.
Oh, you can't do that with that rod holder.
Well, now you have one. Now you just have to buy another Folby, and you got two.
Right.
Here, let me get in here, Cam. Switch me.
Oh, switch it out.
All right, guys. So this is a cool little thing. This is something you can talk about for prep. So I always have one of these little
Did we
just waterproof.
lose Facebook? We still on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always have one of these just little waterproof boxes. It doesn't have anything in it right now because I don't have a boat, which is sad, but I'll have one eventually. Anyway, and then I always keep in here like my registration, all that random stuff. I always have a pin. This is like the Gerber tactical pin that'll work like literally anywhere. Like it'll write on like wet surfaces. So you always keep something like that so you can mark your hatchery tags. And then this little thing is a box from Angler Aid. And what this thing is like a kind of like a beefed up first aid kit. It's a good little starting point to kind of get you going in your boat. And it comes with a whole bunch of cool stuff. And I think they have a website. These guys don't sponsor us or anything. It's just one of my buddy's companies. So I think if you just search Angler Aid online, you'll find it. But basically, it's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. First aid kit. What is this? Yep, there you go. Look at that. 35% off, guys. Anyway, first aid kit. It's got some hose clamps. It's got some random fishing line. Got yourself a little whistle in there. Got you a Sharpie. Some super glue. A little flashlight. Some tweezers. What else we got in here? Some
Electrical connectors,
Yep,
fuses.
some gauze, electrical connectors, some Bob's butt wipes. You never know when you're gonna have to have an emergency freaking number 2 in the bucket. Sometimes it happens.
Let's not talk about that.
Sometimes the emergency number 2 in the bucket. Oh, there's people
out
out there watching that know it happens sometimes. And then we got some extra fuses and stuff in here. Some ibuprofen. What is this? What is this, Cam?
Is it a disinfectant spray? I can't see it.
First aid solution.
Must be.
Yep.
Maybe like a saline solution.
What's this?
That's sunscreen.
Oh, sunscreen. Some gloves. So anyway, you guys get the drift. It's a good little starter point.
I busted it out 2 weeks ago and I pulled a hook out of a hand, kokanee hook.
Yeah, I don't know what these things run, but pretty cool. Pretty cool little starter thing. But you can always also just buy all this stuff and load your boat up as well. But yeah, I like this because it's nice. It's all waterproof. Boom, throw it right into your boat and you're done.
Yeah, those boxes are amazing. Like, that's the only box I run for tackle or anything like that. I'm so glad to see that they put that in there. What else? What else do people need to go out shopping for this week? Because next week, guys, we'll bring some rods, we'll bring some gear in here, we'll talk some riggings, bait riggings, some strategy. It'll be pretty good. Because then we only have, like, what? We only have... How many more Wednesdays do we have before? 1, 2,
I got to stock
3.
up on lead. I seem to lose it or whatever all year.
Leads?
And then, yeah, especially, I don't know.
Yeah? Yeah, especially when it goes to 360 season, all the big, 12 to 20s get taken up. That's for sure. Yeah. Yes, sir. What else we got?
How come car steering wheels are on the left but boat steering wheels are on the right? I'm getting this thing. Dead.
Got the garage
My
door
shirt's
open.
not tucked into my pants, and my pants tucked into my shirt.
What did you just say, Clint? What?
If your shirt's not
Life
tucked
jackets.
into your pants.
Talk about life jackets, Cameron.
Check the quality of your life jackets. Make sure they're charged up and cleaned, not rustied. Make sure you have the proper ones. That's true.
And do you use regular life jacket? What do you have, Cam?
So I have Type 1 Emergency, the big orange reflective lighted ones because we do a lot of offshore, but those are very cumbersome to wear. But offshore, I do like people to wear at least something. And so I also have a full set of inflatables. And so generally clients will wear my inflatables, but I've got the emergency Type 1s just in case.
These are nice.
Yeah, but
We pulled
Oh,
these
yeah.
on you one time.
Yeah, when we talked about flipping rafts.
I'll wear these a lot of times when I'm at buoy 10. Seriously, I'll just wear them just because
It's big water.
it's
short
big
amount of
water,
time.
and you never know. And the thing about these is they're like, once you wear them for a little bit, especially when you have a sweatshirt and stuff, you don't even know you're wearing it.
No, they're
like,
so light, and they're so like they're not cumbersome to wear. There's no real reason not to wear them. But don't have the kid. Like 2 years ago, I'm sitting there like explaining to him like the life jacket, because he wasn't a kid. He was like 16, 17. He was old enough to wear them, because that's the other thing. I don't think you can wear those unless you're 16 or older in a commercial. Anyways, I go through the process on the life jacket. So if you jump in the water, you get this little disc. It gets wet. It pops. Or there's a handle that you pull,
I already know where this is
and you
going.
pull the handle, and if you know you're going into the water, like if you know you're going swimming, like boat's going down, boat's on fire, whatever, time to bail, you're supposed to pull the handle, inflate the life jacket before you enter the water. So the kid looks down and he goes, "Oh, this red one," and just goes, "Bink," and just, and I'm like, there goes $25. It's like, no, Amazon, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so he popped the handle, and obviously the life jacket worked great, and I put that one away, handed him another one, and said, "Don't do it again."
yeah, and you can just recharge those, right?
Yep, make sure they're recharged.
But
Yeah.
you just never know. Remember that video of the boats colliding? I mean, that happened
Yeah.
in no time.
Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about? So
That will happen down there.
right, there was that video where the guy was boat colliding, and he saw the boat and saw it coming. Fortunately, there's a lot of times people have what Randy was talking about when we pinned that comment. Guides have their heads down, not watching, doing this, doing that. I almost had the exact same thing, not the exact same thing, but I almost had something like that happen about 3 years ago. I think it was either that year or the year before that accident, Clint. And
Where the
I'm sitting
dude,
there-
where his boat got ran completely over?
Right. But I think it was the year before, but I was sitting down there and I was trolling downstream, and there was a guide. He was a guide. Had a sticker. Other than that, I don't know who he was, but he had a guide sticker, so that means automatic.
Automatically knows everything.
Knows it anyways. And he was down below, and
You guys didn't know that. Guides know everything.
Yeah, it's a total joke. Anyways,
That's what they think, at least.
Because they don't. Anyways,
Some do.
moving on. Shut up. Moving on. And I'm watching him. He's down below, and he turns his boat, and he's like idling up, and he's down, and he's doing something in his boat, and he's doing something in his boat. And I'm watching him. He's 100 yards out, and I'm just looking in front of me because we're trolling along. Do. Well, then he gets up like on half step in a sled, and it was kind of bumpy. It was right at the bottom of Blind Channel, Washington side, where it does get real popcorny water. So like usually guys won't like rip up the middle; they'll go out to the side. Anyways, but he gets on like half step, so he's like this, coming at us. And he's like coming, and I'm watching him. And I'm just about to start yelling, hey, and I'm like, no, this guy doesn't see me. Like, there's nothing. I'm not going to be able to, he's probably, got a loud engine. And so I take the trolling motor, I hammer it to the right, and literally he brushed my 12-foot rod. If he didn't hit it, it was inches from my rod to, and when I turned the boat away. If I would have turned the boat away, he would have.
Did he see you when he went by?
Oh, dude, when he saw me, the look on his face and all his guys' face, and my guys went nuts on him. My clients were like, "What the?" And they were just reading him. But he went by, and I could just tell, the look on his face, and I'm doing the, dude, you just about wiped us out. And it wasn't going to be a high speed collision, but he was still going
fast enough to where it was going to hurt.
he was still going to plow right over the top of us. His nose was in the air. And I turned that
His
boat away, and
outboard
I could just tell when he
chopped
looked
your left
over and
hand
saw
off.
me, that look on his face, he knew. Hey, you ever see those internet videos? That's where he knew he upped. Yeah, and dude, and then of course, it was weird. It was I never saw. I think he left the whole area. I need to make another
The one
pass.
time not having a wrap on your guide boat paid off.
Yeah, that guy. I wish I would have known who he was, but when he went by, I could see. I can't remember what color sticker. It might have been red or blue. I can't remember what color, or orange. I think it was orange. But either way, I could
Black
see.
boat that likes to low
I could see. No, but I could see the guide sticker. I just remember that because he was. Dude, it was. I don't know how he didn't hit my rod tip. It was that close. But like I said, be on your toes. Be on your toes down there.
Justin Hunter, we do have some Clint, we have some 3X, don't we? In quite a few different styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, if you go to our website, addicted.fishing, Clint can roll it up on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
If you just go to our website, we have some 3X. I don't know if we have it in all the different things available, but definitely some of the t-shirts and sweatshirts we make in 3X for people that are, like you said, the big boys.
Yeah.
3X hoodies.
I mean, we're not like
And-
exactly small. I'm freaking.
And 4X shirts.
I mean, we got to make stuff for Mike.
That's custom.
Custom.
That's tarp sizes.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I said it. Whatever.
Shots
Yeah,
fired.
yeah,
I
bud.
said it.
Yeah, bud. Yeah, dude. We love you, Mike, but come on, man. We got to work on you.
Charles's look on Charles's face is like,
So glad-
can't believe Cameron just said that.
That's fine. Cameron
Dude.
usually doesn't mean things to me.
But regardless, you guys, we do still have some apparel, some new stuff on the website, so make sure you guys check it out.
Clint, Casey.
What?
Clint made a comment. Casey caught it. It was not. Trust me, it was not Casey. It was a black boat, though. It was a black one. Shocker. Oh, good times, buddy. We just all can't wait for the season. Holy.
Lip Shot Fishermen, we are working on new bonkers and landing nets. They're in the process. We're working on it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. More options for women on the next drop.
I will definitely do that. We didn't do any women's stuff this last drop, so on the next one we will do a couple of women's shirts for
Yeah.
you guys. And
Yep,
some
yep.
kids stuff too.
Horn ahead before that was too close. See, there was no time. Like, by the time, he was kind of idling around and getting up on plane and motoring into me, I would not have time to reach down and grab it. It was either move the kicker or get run over. Did you see what Casey said? He's like, and I'll do it again. Oh, yeah. See, we missed out on the whole low hole Clint thing this spring, but this fall it's going to be savage.
John,
Savage.
Casey's lucky I had my kids with me.
Oh, yeah. Casey's like a world champion, martial arts dude. He would have killed you.
I don't care. But he would have. Oh my God, Carol.
Yeah, I broke it. Whatever. He'd have killed you.
I'm just saying. I would have put a show on for every boat around there if my kids weren't in the boat. I thought I was gonna beat them up, but I would have lost my mind.
Oh, you would have gotten mad and got loud. Weird.
Yeah.
That's so unlike you. That's so unlike you to be loud and obnoxious.
Shut up. Hey, let's go.
End it.
Oh boy.
What else? What else did we miss on prep
We got
wise?
some egg cure. We talked your bait cures, your rods, your reels, your line. Fresh line, dude. It's fresh line season. Actually, for me, the ocean is fresh line season.
Oh, I need to do that.
Wedge strap. You guys didn't talk about
It's literally time where I take all my reels down, cut them all off, reline all of them.
I know. I need that damn spool from Jordan.
I have an email I need to talk to you about that.
wedge strap.
Great. We're dead.
What else we got? It's 8 o'clock.
I don't know. I don't want to get too much into the strategy and the season, guys, because we got 2 more weeks to talk about that. So
Let's get one last giveaway
no
going here.
kidding. We only did
We got a short
one
bus
good
flasher.
giveaway. We gotta do one more for you guys.
What else we got here?
I thought the tank top was for women until I saw Jordan wearing it. Oh boy,
We sold a lot of those tank tops.
Charles is just dying over here.
We only have a couple
He's
left.
loving it.
I can't believe it isn't butter.
Oh. Make sure you check your lights on your boat trailer. Good call. A new Kong cooler, always a good option. That's right. Yeah, because if you want to order one, you better order one now so you have it in time.
Yeah, and I was actually had a conference call with the people from Kong today, and they have said that they, you know how we ordered coolers? One of the reasons we haven't got them is because they can't keep Gorilla Gray in stock. It's they're same thing. The business is exploding. Online cooler businesses
Awesome.
is going off, so they're just as busy as all these other companies out there. So,
Yeah.
all right, guys, we got some short bus flashers. We're gonna give away some KVD triple grip hooks, and then we're gonna give away some little bottom fishing jig heads. Cam probably wants those for himself, but we're gonna give them to you guys.
Oh, dude. Where do you have any more of those? Just kidding.
Side cam, show them.
Side cam, a little
What
hook
flasher
pack,
is that?
and a flasher. Oh, it's a twisted. Oh, it's a deja vu.
vu.
Oh. That's all right. That's a good one too. We won't hold it against.
All right, guys. So if you guys want an
copies.
opportunity to win that, just make sure you guys do us a favor, and please, everyone on YouTube, go over and hit that thumbs up button. If you're on Facebook, do the same thing. Just hit the thumbs up for us, and then drop a comment. And what should be the comment?
Oh,
today?
these are only size 1s. That's okay. They're a good spinner hook.
What should the comment be?
What should the comment be?
Huh, boy?
That's the new Deja Vu, though. That's the Chrome Deja Vu.
It's always been chrome. It's chrome, half pink, half yellow. Are you really gonna tell me that? I actually know the Vu that's named after that.
Open it out. Let's see it.
What does the sticker say?
Deja Vu. Chrome Deja Vu.
Chrome Deja Vu.
It's always been the Deja
That's
Vu.
Chrome Deja Vu.
It's not
Deja
regular
Vu is
Deja Vu.
something different.
No.
Yeah, it is.
How much you want to bet me?
He makes a Deja Vu and a Chrome Deja Vu.
Well, that's fine, but the original.
Wait.
Dude, you guys weren't even springer fishing then, so shut the hell up. Freaking newbies.
You don't even know, dude.
I'm
I've
gonna
been springer
message-
All
fishing.
it should be is
Oh my
Cam right or wrong.
No. I don't care what he names it. This.
That's not the...
The only difference is the yellow blade. If you really want to get nitpicky about it, I wasn't going to say anything because then you'd be like, see, I told you. No, that's the only difference.
Let's pull them up. Clint, pull them up on the screen. Just kidding. These guys want to. They're like, let's get a giveaway.
Okay,
Shut up.
giveaway. What are we giving away? And that's an awesome flasher.
Cam just smashed it.
I just blessed it.
He's gonna sign it for you guys.
I'm going to sign it. I'm going to sign something on it.
The Legend 2.0.
I'm not going to sign it.
3.0.
But we are going to give it away.
Who
So-
thinks? Here's what we're gonna do. The
Oh,
question
God.
is, who wants Cameron to sign that flasher
No,
before
I'm
we
not
give it
gonna
away?
sign the stupid
yes
flasher.
or no?
That's lame.
If there's more yeses than no, we're gonna have Cam sign the flasher for you
that
guys.
is so stupid. Why? No.
Let's
I'm
see.
not, I'm not
That's the
signing it. You
question.
guys can all say yes.
Who
It doesn't matter.
wants
No.
Cameron to sign the flasher before we send it out to you? I just
Oh
want to
my
see how many
God.
people hate you.
No, don't break it. Exactly. Exactly. I love it. I love it. No, don't break it. They will break it.
I'm going to pull it up. It's not just the blade.
Pull it up.
You want me to do it on the live
Yep,
feed?
pull it up on
Go
the
ahead.
live feed.
I don't care what he names it, you guys. You know,
It's
all.
not the the original Deja Vu.
That's
is
it.
Totally different.
That's it. That's it.
Totally
That's it.
different.
That's it. Hold on. You know what? This is what we're gonna do.
It's not at an
Hold on.
angle. It's
Shut
not
up.
Chrome.
Go back off side cam.
Why is it doing this? Stop doing
I
this.
don't know. Everyone's saying yes, dude. They're saying sign it, Cam Van Dam.
No. That's an insult to Van Dam. That's an insult to Van Dam. The true legend.
Dude,
you watching our
everyone
live feed?
is saying
You're
sign
not
it.
watching our live
I mean, it's like,
Okay, the original Deja Vu
is that
flasher-
JT?
Shut up.
Put him on speakerphone.
No, the original Deja Vu was half on one side was diagonal cut pink and chrome, and the other side
What are we even
was
arguing
yellow
right
and
now?
chrome.
No.
Correct?
He's trying to say that that was the Deja Vu, and he's wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong. I'm going to pull it up right here. Oh, and this is where Cam knew he effed up.
Damn it! He's right. It was pink and yellow, but it's the 50-50 UV.
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Damn, right there. There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
There's the original.
I know my short buses. I
Oh
have
my
every
God.
one.
I just
on
got
the
called
live
out
feed?
in
Is
front
that
of
on the live
like
feed?
400 people.
Clint, put that on
Oh,
the live
I'm so
Alright,
wrong.
stand by.
JT just called me out.
Oh, God.
Oh, get it off that
Oh,
view.
get it off.
Oh God. Oh God. Because we have we're giving away a Deja Vu Chrome, which is a diagonal cut chrome, but it was. Oh, that sucks. Nope. I was wrong. I said it. There you go. I said it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for all your support, JT. All you guys out there, Short Bus
That's the
Flashers.
guy.
This is the guy. I just
Guy.
called the source. Later,
If you
bud.
want Godfather spinners, you better call him.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. JT. Hey, real fast. So we did the live feed and we were talking about people getting their gear and getting their spinner. How are you sitting on Godfather spinners right now and like your pink and whites and your I mean, where are you at on your spinners right now, supply? They're going to get into retailers.
No, that's why I have anything to do with it.
Right.
That's tag along like little clear water.
So you're ready to go. Sweet. I'll let people know. But I'll let people know that there's that I'll let people know that you're completely out, and so they better buy them. But that's good to hear. Awesome. Good job, JT. We'll talk to you soon. See ya. So he said that he made sure that this year he was ready. He's got lots of. He says Blue Magoos for some reason he's going to be a little light on this season. So once the retailers are out on that, it might be.
Is
a
that
little
the one
tough.
that's the purple back?
You think it is the purple back?
Oh my
blue
god, I
chrome.
better order some of those. Those
Yeah.
are fire.
He said that one's gonna be a little tough, but he said he does have a lot of golf. He's like, what happens is someone goes to these retailers and they go, oh look, finally Godfathers, and they just clear the rack into the basket.
We're gonna show a top secret new addicted lure coming out soon.
Low clear water.
This is
summer
low
Chinook.
This should
clear
be
water.
good. Oh,
Low
God,
clear
here we
water.
go.
Summer Chinook goes to the side cam.
Side cam. Yeah.
Daddy long
This is
leg,
the-
daddy long leg.
This
The
is
daddy
the,
long leg.
Go side
Hang
cam.
on.
Hold on.
Are you?
This is the new. This is for those guides that like to get videotaped and snag fish on the shoe.
Oh my!
I said.
The
Anyways,
daddy long
there it is,
leg.
the daddy long leg. Look at
Coming
that.
soon to a retailer
That-
near you.
And you know what? It doesn't.
It's a countdown Rapala
I
too.
was
So
just gonna
what
say
you
it's got
do?
sinking action
What
for
you
sure.
want to do is you get it right into the zone,
Look at
and then
that.
you just start jerk baiting it back in.
As soon as you
Yeah,
don't see it.
it's got like size ones.
Those are
There it is, boys.
Those are 1/0 KVD triple
Dude,
grips.
well, hey, that's the best treble you can get right there. Why not?
That's gonna be something the daddy long leg.
I bet I could. I bet the way the smallies were biting on Sunday, I bet I could have got one to bite this.
Oh, I'm sure.
What, with its tail?
No, they would have eaten this thing whole.
There's a video on
Look at
YouTube where a
that.
guy catches a smallmouth on a condom. Those things will eat.
Yeah, they will. They will.
I swear, you've never seen that?
Okay.
No, I never.
Oh, that
Dude,
is-
he gets it underwater and everything. The underwater bite and everything. It's hilarious.
It's all deflated and it's all like.
Oh, dude, it looks- it looks like a fish.
It's gotta have
It's
some
like
good
that.
action. It's gotta have. This is going downhill so fast.
All right, guys.
Anyway,
Clint, pick a winner.
Pick a winner. Let's get.
Give me
hell
the
out of
daddy
here.
long leg. We can't let that out into the world. yet.
Yeah. Shh, top secret, everybody. Top secret. Top secret.
I
The
use that.
daddy
video.
long legs. That is such an epic name.
All right,
perfect.
Here's your winner.
Here's our winner, Daniel Forrester.
Yep,
Daniel Forrester.
Says
Sign it, son. I'm gonna sign it with Clint Sucks.
Do it on the pink,
I'm
not
not
the
gonna
chrome.
sign it.
Why don't you just sign the package?
I'm not gonna sign anything.
Actually, sign that.
Dude, you sign it.
Here, we'll both sign it.
You
Quit being
sign
a
it.
jerk.
I'm not gonna sign it.
This guy wants us to sign.
We're gonna
it.
sign the package. Good, then you can throw it away. There you go.
Cameron, do it.
Here you go, dude. We signed it. We made him. Cam didn't want to, but
Look how mad he is.
got it.
Just like
Outing.
there it is. Daddy long legs. That is hilarious.
all right, dude. Make sure you shoot us an email to orders@addicted.fishing. Make sure you include your shipping
Oh, my
address
God.
and exactly what you won, which is some KVD triple grip treble hooks, a short bus flasher, and some mustad bottom fishing jig heads.
Yep. Badass guys. All right. Next week, guys, more Buoy 10
Yes,
talk.
more buoy 10. And then one thing I wanted to ask is how many of you guys want us to make some content around bottom fishing? Do you guys want to see like some rock fishing stuff, some lingcod stuff, like some how-tos, and then also Cam does it a lot, so he's pretty experienced
it.
at it. He's been doing it for a long time. This guy is just relentless with how do you pronounce it?
CQ.
CQ.
Dude, let us. We don't know about it. We don't fish there, dude. Let us know. Message us like he said, and
Yeah, dude,
we'll talk. I'd
yeah,
love to
shoot
go
us
up
a
there.
message, Jake. We'd love to freaking try to make something happen, man. Like I said, hit us up on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever, and we'll try to get with you and figure out trying to get up there. It sounds like fun.
That randomizer sucks. Yeah, I know he does. Awesome, guys.
All right, everyone. Thank you. We'll see you on the river.
Later, boys.